Hi, I'm Mrs. Detterman, and today I'm going to show you a drawing technique called stippling. We're going to create value change from light to darker crossed here. I'm going to be using a fine tip Sharpie or fine tip marker and generally creating dots that don't touch each other but are not mechanically spaced on the paper. I want to create, in this case, about the same all the way across at first. I'll go back and add more dots as I go on. At first you can kind of do it rather fast, but it does need to be planned, that you won't be trying to touch another dot. Alright, looks kind of evenly spaced without being mechanical. Now I'm going to go in on the second one here and start adding more of the dots in between other dots. I want the value to look a little darker here, so I want the color to seem or appear a little darker. You don't have to pound to get this to work. In fact, I'm not even using the very tip or right on the tip of the marker. Alright, I'm going to move on. Let's see if we can make this one even darker. Just try not to be very mechanical about it. I learned some things when I was looking at how stippling is done in other artwork, and I remembered seeing pictures in the Wall Street Journal years ago where there were people's faces, and this looked really interesting. So I looked it up, and it's called a head cut, and they kind of pioneered that more than 30 years ago. There's a really cool video on their website, and on YouTube you can look it up, Wall Street Journal. Head cut or stippling, and they kind of show how the steps that go through it and how to do it. It's pretty neat. Okay, probably need to step back and take a look and see if my third box here seems to be definitely darker than my second box as far as value goes. You might even squint your eyes and look over both of it and see, or all of it, to see if it appears like some of it is a bit darker. And as I squint my eyes and look at it, it is, but it could really use a little bit more, I think. So I'm going to go in there and try to find those spaces in between, trying not really to touch the others. See. Okay. Definitely looks light, medium, and darker. Okay. That's a simple way to draw with stippling.